If you're over 40 but still using your powder like you did when you were 20, then no wonder it looks cakey and emphasizes wrinkles and just looks horrible. In this video I'm going to show you all the mistakes, 5 mistakes that I have found and how to fix them. Hi, I'm Karen, welcome to my channel. If you're new, then I would love it if you would subscribe and join my family here on YouTube. And without further ado, let's just talk about powder mistakes. Mistake number 1, kind of obvious, it's applying too much powder. Applying powder all over your face you could do when you're in your 20s, maybe early 30s, but when you're 40 and above, applying powder all over your face is a recipe for disaster. And by disaster I mean looking cakey. All the wrinkles are showing up and it just looks awful. So let's see the problem and let's see how to fix it. So this side of my face is going to be the problematic one, and this side is going to be how I recommend applying powder for us girls over 40 and beyond. Okay, first of all, too much powder. Like we said, that's mistake number 1. Look how much powder I have here. This is, by the way, the Maybelline Fit Me Fit Me powder. I just I took a lot and I'm going to put it all over my face. And just to show you, just to emphasize the problem. And what are we going to do to fix it? Apply too much on my hairline, which is already showing white. I don't need more. So I applied on purpose too much powder. Now if you've been following me, you know that I hardly use powder, and if I do, I use the powder in strategic locations and not with a brush. So brush is, in my opinion, a big no-no. So let's see what we can use on this side to fix the problem. Think of powder like seasoning. Less is more, and we're going to apply first of all with a puff, and second of all only where we need to, usually on the T-zone where we are having oily sections on her face. This is where, when we're oily and shiny, I just take from the lid a tiny amount, just like that, and press it on the palm of my hand so it will be pressed inside, and strategically around the around the nose sorry. So around the nose, here on my T-zone, just like that. If I need to take more powder, I will take more powder, just like I just did. Take some to the puff and just press it to my palm. I usually apply it where I get shiny, which is usually the T-zone. I will not touch this area whatsoever. So seasoning, powder is like seasoning. T-zone, and if I had a place where I know I get shiny, I will apply the powder, but that's it. No more powder for me. This is mistake number 1. Number 2 is picking the wrong shade of powder. Picking a powder that is too light or too dark will have a very, very big impact on our complexion. If we pick a powder that is too light, just like this one's from Focallure. This is Flawless Setting Powder. It should be translucent, but it's not translucent at all. If you take it too light, it can make your skin look chalky and highlight dry patches. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit, well, not a tiny bit, more than a tiny bit, but we're going to use, just for reference, with a different kind of brush, a light one, just to make a point. Well, I already have powder and I have dry patches here on my cheek, and this is way too light for me. And can you see the dry patches? I don't know if you can see because I have very strong light here in this room, but I'm telling you, I'm looking in the mirror and this is patchy. All of this patchy. So why too light is wrong, but also too dark, it will make your skin look dull. I have this one from Max Factor. I don't think I ever used it because the shade is wrong for me. It's 05 translucent. It's not translucent whatsoever. There's a puff that comes here. You can see that is not translucent. Just let's take a bit of the puff that comes with it and take it like this. It looks mismatched. Well, you can't really see it, but it looks mismatched. It makes my face look dull. You really have to choose the correct shade of powder. It will make a huge impact. Choose a translucent one. I know this one says translucent. I know I was wrong too. This one also says translucent. I don't know why, but they're not translucent. You really have to find one that is really translucent. Now I have one that is not drugstore. Okay, it's full of powder on the outside. This is Givenchy. This is a mini from the Prisma Libre. Mine is 03. I know it's really expensive. I think 38 euros, 39 euros for the mini. But again, we use only where we need to use it. And this one is not 100% translucent, but the shades and the powder itself make it look translucent. Translucent is the one that we're looking for, that it won't be too light for us or too dark for us. A real translucent powder. Nikia Joy has one that I really love. It has a great vanilla scent. I really love it. I had it for a long time. I loved using it. I ran out of it. I didn't pick up because, as you saw, I have so many powders already. I have another one here from Rimmel, and this is transparent. This is transparent, not translucent. So color correcting powder like this one from Givenchy or translucent powders are your friend. Believe me, it works. Now I'm going to apply a tiny bit from the Givenchy. Let's take this one on the back, on the lid. Let's take a different side of the puff, not this one, a different side, which is clean, and just take tiny bit. Again, press it to the palm of your hand, and we're going to apply it under the eye. I usually do not wear powders under my eyes, but this one from Givenchy is like magic. Can you see that? No, because it's color correcting, it's translucent. You can't really see that I applied powder. This is what we're looking for. Technique number 3 is using the wrong formula, which means loose versus pressed. Pressed powders have, in order for them to be pressed, have binders in them. These binders can sometimes cause our skin to feel heavy and cakey, and this is not what we want. We want to use loose powder, loose translucent powder. This one is not translucent. This is 05 Fair Clear. It's not translucent, it has a pigment to it, and this is pressed powder. Fine lines or drier skin, then finely milled loose powder is the right pick for you, like the Nikia Joy one that I just mentioned, or the Givenchy one. Look for something that is finely milled and use the puff like I showed you, a very tiny amount. It will solve your problem. So loose powder, not pressed. Mistake number 4 is skipping skin prep. Now my skin is prepped. If you apply powder on bare skin that is not prep, it will look disastrous, just awful, disastrous. It will stick to all of your dry patches. You can see here that it's stuck here on my dry patches. It's guaranteed that without skin prep, the powder will grab itself to every little dry patch that you have on your skin or fine line. It will be even worse than this. Every uneven texture, everything will be highlighted. Prep your skin. I already did. I applied my essence, my eye cream, my face cream, my sunscreen, everything before applying foundation, before applying powder. This is crucial. Don't skip on skin prep. I know sometimes we don't really feel like it, so use a hydrating primer. At least do that. So sunscreen, always sunscreen, and then just a very hydrating primer. At least that. Don't skip on skin prep, because our skin at this age, 40 plus, is really getting dry, really needs the moisturizing, the hydration. It's thirsty for it. So don't skip on skin prep. Skin prep is a must. Mistake number 5 is baking under the eyes. Baking under the eyes is all over social media, but look who is presenting these techniques. 20-year-olds, maybe even 15-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. But when you reach our age, 40, 50, baking under the eyes will just emphasize all of your wrinkles under your eyes, and believe me, you have them. Okay, maybe 0.111% of the population will not have wrinkles under their eyes, but most of us do. Most of us have wrinkles under the eyes. So do not bake under the eyes. Let's bake under the eyes here on this side. I mean, why not? We're baking now. We're in the kitchen. Let's bake. So do you know what baking is? Baking is taking powder. I'm going to take my puff. Well, no, what? Not puff. We'll take my brush, because this is what we're said. Just taking all the powder, packing it under the eye, and yeah, maybe the puff will be better, just because of the technique of the baking. And just pressing a lot of powder under the eye and letting it sit like this. We are baking under the eyes on this side. On the other side, I'm just going to take the leftovers that I have here on the puff, like I already showed you with the Givenchy, but let's just do it again. Pressing and lightly pressing under the eyes with the same puff but different technique, just like that. We will clean this in a second and we can see the difference. Baking Maybe it worked when we were 20, maybe it worked when we were 30, and these days, you know, even those 15, 12-year-olds are doing videos on YouTube, or not, well, not YouTube, on other apps, but they don't have any wrinkles under their eyes. None. Well, maybe they do one or two, but not like us. And baking under the eye, I mean, I haven't. Let's just remove the bake and we can reveal the beauty that is going to be right now all over the internet of my under eye. I'm excited about that, but I'm removing the bake just like that. Can you see all of those wrinkles? I can definitely see them in my mirror. Do you see that? It looks gross. I look 80. Look at this side. I have wrinkles, but they're not as bold as these. They're the same wrinkles, same under eyes, same face, different technique. Baking is not for us, unfortunately. It looks fun, it looks nice, it's all over social media, but it's not for anyone. If you have dry under eyes or mature skin, then baking is definitely not for you. So, to keep the powder from aging you, let's just do a recap, okay? Choose translucent powder. Choose loose powder. Do not bake under the eyes. Don't use a lot of powder, and prep your skin before you apply your foundation and powder. So this is it. If you find this video helpful, then give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friend that is also over 40 and struggling with the same problems that you are and that you saw in this video. If you enjoyed it, then give this video a thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, join my family here on YouTube. I have a vast library of videos for you. You can pick and choose whatever you want to see, and write something in the comment section down below. Is there a topic that you want me to cover and sacrifice my face for you guys? So do let me know and write it down in the comments, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.